Hey campers, welcome back. Today is Thursday and that means it's cabin crew day. What does that mean exactly? Well, since I have themed all of my days for Camp NaNoWriMo, Thursdays are the days where I talk about my cabin. So as you can see, I have the screen behind me of my actual cabin chat and the cabin page up, kind of like Kate. She has it up on pretty much all of her videos. I figured I would talk about what my cabin crew has been talking about in the chat for the past couple of days, as well as a couple of the days in March, because I was added on March 13th in and around there, and a ton of other people were already in the group at that time and had already started using the chat. So first off, we all started by introducing ourselves, saying who we are, what we're planning on doing, introducing our projects to one another. From the links that they posted in there, I went onto their YouTube channel, subscribed to everybody if they had a channel, and felt like I got to know them. It was a really cool kind of instant connection with everybody in the group. Like I said before, I knew some of the people already in the group when I joined, and everybody in there is just so passionate and enthusiastic about NaNoWriMo and Camp NaNoWriMo that I just made it so wonderful. On the first day of April, it was Easter, and pretty much everybody in the group felt the Easter woes. Everybody who had posted that day had said that their writing that day wasn't the best. They were either eating or busy from Easter. Census was pretty much, why is Easter on the first day of Camp NaNoWriMo? How dare they schedule it that day? But anyways, it was fun. We all had a good time commiserating together. One of the fun things that my group has been doing is running sprints in the chat, where somebody will post, hey guys, whoever's online, if you want to run a sprint, I'm starting it in the next couple of minutes, feel free to join. And then a ton of people have been joining. Most of the people that I've seen so far doing the sprints are Tabitha, TJ, Annie, Becca. I think Diana and Siobhan have participated in a couple. I haven't yet, because when they run the sprints, that's not the time I typically end up writing, but it's really great to see that they are using the time and using the group chat to run sprints together and write together. After all of the sprints, and a couple other people too will post at the end of the day what their word counts are. It's really fun to see. I know you can see it on the side tracker over here, how everybody's doing, but reading somebody's post at the end of the day or the beginning of the day saying, hey, this is what I did. I had a really great writing day, or I didn't have a really great writing day. It's really encouraging to see other people supporting them, saying, yes, you can do it. You can. One of the best things that I have been loving about this group is that right from the get-go, people were not afraid to post in this group. Like Siobhan and Tanya both shared that they had nephews come into the world within the past week, and everybody was so nice and congratulatory towards them. There are two other things I want to talk about. The first being people giving each other suggestions. So Haley had posted on the 3rd that she was having issues editing the first chapter of her book. She was saying that it just wasn't working, she didn't really like the way it was going, and she was thinking about going back to her original idea. Then a couple hours later, Rowan came along and suggested that when he has issues with character focus in his writing, he tries to change up the point of view. Now, I don't know if that's going to help Haley. She has yet to update us, but she said to him, thank you so much for the advice. She was going to try it out and see where that takes her. That is the first of hopefully many instances where people have issues with what they're writing, post in the group, and then somebody else comes along with a really great idea of how to fix it and help that person write and achieve what they had set out to achieve. The last thing I want to talk about is a fun little bit of information. So Siobhan shared that she color codes her paragraphs so she can keep the plot and subplot straight. I think that's so interesting. That's not something that I do. The only thing I color code really is my notebook. The reason why I wanted to bring this up is because a lot of other people have been commenting that they too change their document and color code it. Diane was saying that she color codes pretty much everything as well, but never thought about doing that for writing. I think it was Kate who in November had color coded some of her writing so she could see exactly where she started a writing sprint and then ended it. That way she could count those words. A couple of other people also posted in the group saying that they color code too to keep their thoughts straight while they're organizing. I think it's a really helpful piece of advice, so I recommend to you, and maybe I'm going to start doing this, color coding as I'm actually writing in my document, just so I can keep things straight. That is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to what my cabin has been talking about. If you and your cabins have been doing anything or having really amazing conversations and sharing advice that you think would help others, please feel free to comment it down below and let us all know. This is a community that I absolutely love. Supporting and sharing and helping one another is part of it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow with my first mess hall video. But until then, happy writing. Bye!